Korean entertainment industry for about 10 to 12 years. How many of us have heard of K-pop before, right? K-pop is obviously pretty big today, but before K-pop became big, right, about 10 to 12 years ago, I started a company in America, became a content producer and a CEO for one of the biggest Korean entertainment companies in North America. And at a very small stage, we started bringing some of the biggest K-pop stars. All my friends told me, Steve, K-pop will never be big. But I saw a big vision. Got started with that company, and here's what happened. The company exploded, took off, and did very well in that industry. Fast forward as well, as I mentioned, I got a phone call 3 years ago. And that's how my journey started with RIMAN, with one invitation just like this. And today, after doing RIMAN for about now 2.5 years, my business has grown to over 10 countries now, doing millions and millions of dollars of sales every single month. And here's the best part, even a guy like myself that doesn't come from beauty or skincare industry can come into a company like RIMAN, have success, and go all the way to national director. And at the same time, we've helped many others reach the position of national director as well. So today, you're going to get some good information about our company, our background, and also why our company went #1 in South Korea, okay? So let's go right into the company history, okay? So we started back in 2018, right? So we're already a 7-year-old company, and we've done $2.5 billion in revenue. Now, becoming #1 in South Korea is a pretty big deal because most people don't know this, but there are 2 conglomerates in Korea that's been #1, #2 for the last 75 years, okay? One company is called More Pacific. Second company is called LG. These companies own a lot of smaller brands. You see in sort of like Sephora. If you heard of brands like Innisfree or maybe Swarovski or Face Shop or any of these brands that are in the local beauty stores, they're under the Amore and LG umbrella. For our company, in just 3 years, we beat both of them and went #1 in South Korea, which is a pretty big deal, right? On top of that, we sold 40 million bottles just in South Korea alone. And I'm sure some of you know that South Korea is a very small country with only 50 million people. So if that sold 40 million bottles, that's a pretty big number, right? And after selling 40 million bottles, we opened up North America March of 2023. And I remember when I first got started, a lot of my friends told me this, Steve, there's never been a K-beauty company in America that had great success. Never, ever in history. That ever did millions and millions of dollars in sales. Ever in history. So many people said, Steve, I'm not getting involved with RIMAN. But here's what happened with RIMAN. We did, the numbers we produced in America, our first year, guys, our first year and a half, we did over $150 million in sales. And right now, and guess what? A lot of that, 50% of that was paid on commissions. So we exploded in America. We broke every single record, and everyone couldn't believe that a K-beauty company like RIMAN can do so well here in the United States. So we opened up North America, we opened up in Taiwan, Hong Kong, Mexico, Malaysia, Singapore, and just recently the Philippines as well. This is a picture of our headquarters in North America, in Irvine, California, where our company bought this in cash. $13.9 million we purchased this building. We have our R&D facility in South Korea, in Jeju Islands, and all the marketing we've done with South Korea as well. See, when I first saw the company, and when they introduced RIMAN to me, a few things had to make sense for me to get involved. First thing was, the numbers had to make sense. Meaning, I had to make sure, I'm not going to waste my time. I was running my company, I was busy, right? For me to get involved with RIMAN, numbers had to make sense. Like, can I make a high margin income? Let me share with you one story. He shared with me with a couple in Korea. In 4 years, they made over $100 million. 4 years. 1 year, they made over $50 million. When I heard those numbers, I couldn't believe it. I was blown away. How can somebody make that kind of money in K-beauty? It made no sense to me. That's why I looked more into the company, because of the potential, right? So, and on top of that story, they also work with some of the biggest celebrities in South Korea. A-list celebrities, and people that I grew up watching Korean drama. My favorite actors were the models for this company as well. So I couldn't believe, RIMAN secured some of the biggest celebrities in South Korea as a marketing ambassador as well. And they have obviously done a lot of marketing, and here's what happened. Just 2 years, our company had our first, this was a two-year anniversary with over 3,000 people in a sold-out convention. I remember my first meeting, there was just 10 of us. 10 people coming to my first meeting, and who knew, RIMAN would come this big. Just like all of you that are here today, you're here at the first meeting, the first invitation. I was just like where you guys were just 2.5 years ago, right? And I can't believe now, fast forward, now 2.5 years later, it's become this big, right? So RIMAN has amazing already, we've done big numbers already, and it's such an amazing story as well. So let's go into exactly, and of course UK just recently opened up obviously this month. So these are the 3 reasons our company went #1 in South Korea. And when I heard this information, I got excited. Because why? The information I'm sharing with you right now, there are no other beauty company out there that has our ingredients. There's no other company out there that uses the same technology as us. And at the same time, the water that we get to use in our skincare brand, no one else has. So here's what I tell people. We have no competition. There is no company out there that can compete with us. This best kept secret right now has been going to one country, to another country, to another country, and now we finally brought it to the United States. But let's talk about how our company went #1 in South Korea. So our chairman, right, and formulator, he's been studying skincare for about 20 years, okay? And out of 8 people, he got awarded a government contract to use the water from Jeju Island, South Korea. Anyone been to South Korea before? Yes. Okay, oh wow, many of you guys, right? Anybody want to go?
Yes.
Who couldn't raise your hand because your husband's next to you? Right? We all mean Korea is a beautiful place, and Jeju Island is even more beautiful. It's pretty much like Hawaii of South Korea. And the Korean government discovered this mineral water on the eastern side of the island, and here's what happened. Our company, right, our chairman, was the only person that got awarded to use this water for skincare research and skincare development purposes. So guess what happened? We took this special water that has filled with minerals, and when we found out this water only exists in 3 other places in the world today, which is Spain, Hawaii, and Japan, we found out that in other locations, you can't use it for skincare due to contamination, due to being too deep in the ground. South Korea, Jeju Island is the only water you use for skincare products, right? So here's what we did. We took the special water, we took this plant called Huang, which is also known as centella, and we grew this plant. Okay, centella, this plant, many years ago in South Korea, when there was a lot of tigers, when they would get injured, they would roll around this pumpkin grass because it would actually heal their wounds. So many people started calling this tiger grass, right? It pretty much heals your skin. Many brands today uses this as one of the ingredients for the skincare products. But here's what we did. We took this water, took this plant, grew this in our small farms. The plant will grow 5, 6, 7 times larger than its average size. So what happened was, we proposed this to the Korean government. They said, hey, this is a complete new species, completely new plant. They gave us a 20-year contract, 20-year contract to actually be the only company that has access to this plant and to the water as well. We want to go into the slide. So we're the only company that has access to the plant, the water as well, and also a very special technology. Here's what the owner said. Owner said, most skincare products today, when you apply to your skin, it only stays on the surface of the skin. It doesn't actually penetrate into your deepest layers. But we use a nano-liposome technology, which is pretty much a microfluidizer process, allowing the ingredients to go into your deepest layers of your skin. Think of it as this. Small little molecules becoming, normally it's a square shape, but when you microfluidize it, it becomes a diamond shaped form. And this delivers into your deepest layers. So here's what happened in Korea. That amazing skin, the plant, the water, the technology, when people started using this in South Korea, it exploded. Think about this, right? Most competitive country in the whole world for skincare, we went #1. That's a pretty big statement, right? Can you agree? That's a pretty big statement, right? And no one copied us. What I loved about this was this. If you look at companies today, some companies do well for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. People copy each other, they copy the ingredients, they duplicate them, right? Guess what? Nobody can copy us. Nobody can use our ingredients. We have 17 more years left with this. Zero competition, right? That's why I'm so excited for RIMAN here in the United Kingdom. So we also have what's called RIMAN campus. This is also in Jeju Island, South Korea as well. And on this campus, you're going to find our farm that we actually have our own farm. 170,000 square foot farm that we actually own and grow the plants. We have our research centers in the chemical lab and the ag space. And we work closely with the government water center called Jeju Water Center as well. So everything here is based in South Korea. And you can see that on this farm, you're going to see that the plant is 5 to 6, 7 times bigger than the average size, right? And guess what? Some of us are going to be there actually next week. I'm going to be here next week as well to actually visit the farm again and see how much the company has developed this area as well. We also have what's called RIMAN Village, 9 villages for distributors like yourself to go there, vacation there, and stay there as well. Beautiful place. I mean, I've never seen a company build a resort for the distributors. I mean, it's truly amazing. And they have the pool here, they have the spa here, beautiful place, and you're gonna see when eventually when you visit here how amazing this establishment is. So let's talk about ITD and our skincare line. So ITD is the reason why our company became so successful. This was our signature products, where 70% of our business is all through skincare. Yes, we have hair care, yes, we have body care, yes, we have makeup, yes, we have all the product lines, but 70% of everything we've done in terms of total global sales, most of everything, it comes from skincare, right? So ICD stands for in cellular dermatology, and we focus on three main things, which is proper cleansing, proper hydration, and proper protection, right? So when you try the products, you're gonna start getting these type of remarks. People start asking you, hey, did you get a Botox? People start asking you, hey, why is your face glowing so much, right? People ask you, like, your skin looks way better today, right? Somebody going to see your wrinkles going away, right? So we've had so many people use the products and see better results. See, when I first started, as I mentioned to you guys, I have no background in beauty or skincare. So what I did was, I literally contacted every single female I knew, every girl I knew. I started messaging them, hey, #1 skincare company is launching right now. Would you like to try it out, right? So a lot of you try the products out. Literally, the messages I was getting from people 2-3 days later would say, Steve, what is in these products? What is in these ingredients? They couldn't believe it. They were so blown away. And when I saw that many people excited about the products, I knew this could be a business. Because at the end of the day, yes, you want a good product too, right? You have a superior product that nobody can copy and duplicate, which is the ICD line as well. And of course, this is Huang, a very famous actor in Korea that's one of our ambassadors for the product line as well. And what was funny was, he was one of my favorite actors growing up as a kid watching K-drama. And now I see him as one of our ambassadors, right? Which is pretty amazing as well. How many of us know Huang or heard of him before? How many of us think he's good looking? How many of us didn't raise your hand because your boyfriend's next to you? Somebody wants to raise your hand, but you look next door. You look next to your boyfriend, you couldn't raise your hand. But very good looking guy, and he loves ICD skincare line. He loves our product line. His mom loves it. I mean, just so many celebrities love our product line. And that was another thing that I really truly love about RIMAN was, when you hear celebrities that's A-list stars, okay, they're not putting their name back. They're not backing their name just to any product, right? These are like top celebrities. So for these celebrities to actually, testify about, hey, I've used the products, it's amazing, and now they became one of our models, it was truly a statement to the whole of Korea of how strong our products are as well. So that's a skincare line. And of course, you're going to see many people using our products and having different before and after photos. Of course, you want to document yourself when you start using it as well. But we have our skincare line, and we also, of course, have Botalab, which is a hair care and body care line as well. Now, Botalab, this product line was actually discovered by the Korean government, and they actually contacted us, right, through their R&D facility. They contacted our company to become the exclusive distributor for this brand, Botalab. And what's amazing about this product line is it has a special patented ingredient called vegetable, known as the miracle of the desert, and what it focuses on is scalp cleansing. See, a lot of times in UK or United States, most people use a shampoo and conditioner, right? True, not true, right? But in Korea, what they focus on is called scalp cleansing. This, what happens when you apply this to your hair, it actually removes all the impurities and oils on your scalp, allowing new baby hairs to grow. So here's what people start telling me, Steve, I see baby hairs start growing again after using your shampoo products, right? So we've seen many individuals seeing great testimonials with our hair care line. It's all vegan, it's all plant-based as well. And at the same time, we have a body care line here that has a body wash and, of course, a body cream as well. So amazing hair care and body care, which, of course, we just recently launched here in the United Kingdom. And, of course, there are more product lines that are coming for the UK as well. But just this alone, as I mentioned, I remember when we first started in America, we just had skincare and body care and hair care. But fast forward today now, guys, it's been one of the truly best decisions I made personally as a business decision, and of course work with this company as well. So I truly hope that you guys see this, but of course the next individual I want to introduce you guys is of course an individual that I have so much respect for, because he's an individual that contacted me about a little bit over 2.5 years ago about RIMAN. And we've been working together in past companies and we've been friends for over 13 years today. And he's an individual that not only is the president of sales of a company, but he's done in past companies and billions of dollars of sales in revenue to companies from the States to Asia to all around the world. And he got scouted personally to be the president of sales for this company, RIMAN. And when he gave me a phone call and told me about RIMAN, my ears were open, right? My ears were open. So I have so much respect for this gentleman. We're best of friends, and he's going to be going over to you guys how the money works, how the marketing side works. So without further ado, let's welcome President Sales to Danny Bates to the front of the room.
Thank you very much. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Good evening. Can we give Mr. Steve Huang a big Many of you are brand new, being introduced to RIMAN for the first time. We welcome you to House of RIMAN in UK. We are excited to be here in central London, and I know for many of us, this has been a dream. You know, companies been talking about European expansion for the last couple of years, and to be finally here as of yesterday. And those of you that this is your very first visit to our office, we want to let you know that it's very special because we have our opening ceremony at this office yesterday at 7 p.m. So it's been exactly 24 hours since the office has been open, and literally in 24 hours, I believe we had close to 1,000 guests visit us between yesterday and today, and they're here today to kind of be part of history. You're like, I don't even know anything about RIMAN. Why are you saying that I'm part of history? I'm sorry, you all are part of the history. So, and Mr. Steve Huang, he has built an incredible business with RIMAN in 10 different countries in 2.5, 3 years of time, and has done an incredible job. And even here, he has partners from Hong Kong and Taiwan and the United States and Canada, as well as Malaysia, that is physically here with him in UK to support and really celebrate UK expansion. So let's just give Mr. Steve Huang another big hand. Side of the RIMAN information. Mr. Steve Huang shared with you who RIMAN is and a little bit about our products. And more details about our products, we would love to give you an invitation to join us tomorrow at the Novotel West Hotel, just cross street from here, walking distance from here. We have a full event prepared at the Novotel Hotel tomorrow. We're expecting over 1,000 guests to be there tomorrow. We have corporate executives going to be there. We have a product trainer that flew in from the United States, California just today. We got national directors and senior directors of the company from multiple countries. They're going to be sharing their stories tomorrow. You get to learn, you'll see the full picture of who RIMAN is and how RIMAN operates tomorrow. But today I just want to briefly share with you about the business model that RIMAN has. You know, the story that you just heard from Mr. Steve Huang, this #1 K-beauty brand coming to the United Kingdom. What's really exciting is we don't use traditional supply chain business model. You know, usually companies make products. When they enter into a market, they only hire a couple or an exclusive distributor to hire wholesalers to go out there and put products in retail stores, and that's where customers buy. Because it's through this process, supply chain process, customers usually end up paying much higher price than need to, because there are 3 different parties between the company and the customer that also has to make their portion of the profit. Would you agree? So RIMAN said, instead of taking that approach, what if we approach it in a way where we only work with distributors but don't work with exclusive distributor? We give opportunity to anyone that wants to become a distributor with us. We give them an opportunity to become a distributor partner with us. And whenever distributors want to market it directly to customers, or maybe even professionals in the beauty space, in the retail stores, or even online influencers or online different channels, they're allowed to partner with them, but within the margin, high margin, and the commission structure we have available in the world. So this, because we operate this way, there's no big retailer that could come to the company and say, hey, I'm this big retailer, so give me better pricing, give me better margin. Every distributor has same exact fair opportunity to be able to market the products, which makes the price of the product fair, and also it doesn't have to be marked up price. It could be an affordable price to access our luxury premium products. Does that make sense to you? And the customers, once they create accounts, they have extra benefits to get reward points and get discounts. You could learn more about in the future as well. Now, let me briefly explain how the commission structure and the partnership of distributionship works with the company. We have three main parts about the program. First is called retail. So retail is very simple. Whenever you have an online store, when you create an account with us, usually it's only £20 to set up an account. However, during the pre-launch period of October and November, it's actually free. So it literally takes 2 to 5 minutes on our website, RIMAN.com. Whoever gave you the instruction and gave you invitation, they will help you create it. Once you have the account, you're going to be able to have a website that is actually your own. Okay, you get to choose the name. You get to choose the name, and after that will be .riman.com. So as an example, if your name is Steve, then steve.riman.com becomes your online store. So anytime you have a friend, or anytime you have someone that you connected with social media, or maybe you're doing marketing somewhere, and they said, yeah, I want to try that K-beauty product. Yes, I want to get some. Then all you have to do is just share your website of RIMAN, steve.riman.com, or whatever the name may be, and they purchase through there. And every time they purchase, customers purchase, you start off at 10% retail commission, but you could actually build a higher performance status with the company, or you could actually earn up to 54% retail as you actually develop stronger relations with the company based on performance. But it's very simple. It is hard to get to 40-50% level. You have to do a lot of sales volume, but it is very simple to get to double to triple commission level at 20 to 30%. Many people actually do it in literally first day or first couple of days or first few days at a time. Whoever gave you an invitation here today, you can ask them what is the quickest way to unlock double and triple commission opportunity. They will probably be able to share with you as well. So we have a great, very powerful, strong retail commission opportunity. Second is what's called open group. Open group is simply sharing the opportunity with other partners that also wants to have distributionship. And when they market products, you could actually get starting from 5 all the way up to 30% commission of their sales activities by introducing them and sharing with them and actually training them to help them have great success with the opportunity. Third is what's called unilevel program. Now, unilevel program is based on your first 6 introduction levels of you introducing other partners into the business. You can earn between 3 to 5% of their overall sales volume by just sharing the opportunity with others. And we also have leadership programs that gives you override and revenue share and other things. But in one of the most exciting things, and the last thing I'll tell you about the business model is my favorite part, and many of the leaders' favorite part, which is called leadership match bonus. I don't know if you guys like helping people. Anybody like helping people?
Yes.
Okay, but those of you that didn't raise your hand, you guys hate people? I'm just kidding, right? So normally we help people anyways, even if we don't benefit from it. Would you agree? But one thing I love about RIMAN's business model and the community is we have a program. If you help other people to actually have success with RIMAN opportunity, you get a bonus, and it's called leadership matching bonus. So imagine you achieve higher performance status in the company, called team leader or higher, and you help somebody else in the team to achieve that same level of higher status, called team leader and higher. Whatever commission they earn, you actually get a 40% matching bonus. So imagine now, just so you know, team leader is it's a higher performance status in the company, which means they start at 40% base retail commission, and they get higher percentage in team commission. So they actually earn pretty good income. I'll give you some examples. Most of the active team leaders that I personally work with, their average income is anywhere between like $5,000 to $8,000, okay, per month. Now, on the higher performing team leaders, we have team leaders that earn over 30 or 40,000 pounds per month in their commission earnings. So that's a high performing team leader. So, but it is possible at that status. Does that make sense? Now, the lower end production, maybe make a couple $1,000 it's still a couple thousand or a few thousand or maybe tens of thousands of pounds per month that could earn. But regardless of the amount, imagine you receiving 40% bonus of it. Just imagine if they earn 10,000 pounds and you're getting 40%, $4,000. How many of you think that will be very rewarding and good feeling bonus? How many of you guys agree? The only reason you got it is because somebody else got 100% of it. Imagine over time, maybe not right away, but over time, if somebody did a really good job in the business by you introducing and training and helping them, imagine they earned 100,000 pounds. They earned 100,000 pounds in commission. Imagine you're getting 40% bonus on that. How many of you think that will probably feel really good, right? If they're calling your spouse or your kids going, like, we're having nice dinner tonight. You know, you got a 40% bonus of somebody else earning 100,000 pounds in commission. Well, it is possible, and also we call it second generation. If they did the same by introducing and developing somebody else in their team to have success, they will also be able to participate in 40%. But if it wasn't for you, none of that would have happened. You would also get 20% matching bonus on that, and so on. So 10 or 5, all the way down to the 6th generation. So this is a very powerful portion of a RIMAN business model. One of the reasons why everybody works so well together, everybody's always helping each other, everybody's always supporting each other, wanting other people to have great success. Now, a lot of people look at RIMAN opportunity and go, they love the products, they see the opportunity and the timing of K-Beauty. How many of you guys agree that K-Beauty is one of the hot trending words and topics to talk about even in the United Kingdom? How many of you guys agree with that, right? Does anybody have teenager or Gen Z kids? Anybody? In United Kingdom, the data says that over 1/5 of the Gen Z population, 21% of Gen Z are currently using K-Beauty. 2023, they say over $530 million were purchased of skincare products in the United Kingdom. Now just think about this. $500 million was spent in buying Korean skincare products, K-Beauty products. I don't care what they buy. Whatever that product is not officially #1 K-Beauty brand actually in Korea, physically in Korea, because RIMAN's, our ICT skincare, is the official #1 K-Beauty brand within Korea. We sold more units than any other brand in Korea, just within our first 3 years of operating, and we've been #1 for the last 3 years. So just think about this. If consumers of UK, now UK's $500 million, now Europe spends $17 billion a year buying K-Beauty products. 17 billion.
Wow.
Okay? Just think about this. If they're finding out about K-Beauty products through TikTok, or Instagram, or YouTube, or different social media, or wherever channel that they're finding it from, or department store, right? And they find out that whatever they're using, maybe it's good, maybe it's okay, but it's not #1 from Korea. But they find out, somehow they access the information to learn that official #1 product from Korea has arrived in the United Kingdom. Wouldn't you, people that are already spending that money buying Korean skincare, don't you think they will at least want to try it? Don't you think they would, especially if what they're buying, they're probably paying 100, 200 pounds for, but they find out that our average price per product in skincare is 30, 40 pounds. How many of you agree, maybe not everyone, but a lot of them would at least want to try it at least one time? How many of you guys agree with that? Yeah. And that's what we're bringing to the United Kingdom market. That's what we're bringing to the market, and that's what you're having the opportunity to partner with before absolutely anyone else. Here's what's exciting about where you're sitting here today. 99.9999% of the people in the United Kingdom have no idea the #1 K-Beauty brand just launched in your beautiful country yesterday, Canada. 99.99999% of the people don't know about it. But you know that. You have that information. Before 99.999% of the people find out about it, you have that information, you have access to it, and you could be the connector, you could be the source of them getting the product, and being connected to the opportunity. And none of this would have happened if it wasn't for this gentleman I'm about to introduce you to. This is the gentleman who is the global CEO and Chief Sales Officer for the company. Him and the chairman, the founder who started the company, have been friends for 25 years. And this gentleman was brought on several years ago to bring RIMAN globally outside of Korea. And this is just a gentleman that had the vision of bringing this company globally. And this is the gentleman that made the decision to make United Kingdom the very first country to launch in Europe and make United Kingdom the headquarters for the European expansion. And if it wasn't for this gentleman's leadership and decision, we wouldn't be here. And we're so grateful that he flew in from all the way from Korea to be here. And he's going to be sharing more message tomorrow. But I think it'll be great, privately like this at a smaller setting for you to get a chance to meet him. So without any further ado, let me introduce you to our Chief Sales Officer, Global CEO, Mr. Huang.
Global CSO. It's a kind of a miracle. Actually, I came here 5 months ago, and we decided this office, and we finally opened the RIMAN UK and here. So congratulations, all of you on the grand opening, UK. This company is just started 2018. So we have #1 K-beauty brand in Korea just in 3 years. And after that, 2023, we expanded global business. So finally, it's 10 countries, including UK. So I truly believe that this company in RIMAN UK will make #1 skincare company in the UK. Yeah. So I and my team and our leader Danny and Riju and Asad and some top leaders do our best for your success. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.
Thank you so much. And isn't he good looking? We really appreciate his leadership, his coaching. He spends a lot of time. We're so grateful. All 10 countries expansions that we've done, he's been in every single market with us. We just launched our 9th country, Philippines, 18 weeks ago on October 1st. We just did a nice 1,300 people launch event there. He was there. He was in Malaysia right before. He was in Hong Kong right before. And we're really, really grateful for his leadership. Now, in closing, I just want to let you know that we have a couple pre-launch promotions that's going on in the market, and that you can participate, because you're here during the pre-launch of UK. With RIMAN now, being in 10 countries, all the markets, they only have one chance to have what's called pre-launch opportunity, which is the first full month of the business that we offer every time we enter into a market. And these are the 3 promotions that we are doing in UK, which the third one is very special. We didn't get to have it in other markets, but we have it here. But the first one is the free enrollment. I told you earlier, usually it's £20 to create your distributor account in your personalized site. However, during the October and November pre-launch period, you can actually create your account for free. So if you haven't done so yet, whoever gave you an invitation, make sure you're connected with their ID number, and they can help you set up. Literally, takes less than 2 to 5 minutes. It's very simple to do, and we want to encourage you guys to get that taken care of right away. And one of the reasons you want to do it right away is because your name may be taken. Sooner you do it, higher chance that the name that you want is available. Because every day in our community, we have thousands of people that are creating their online store to become a distributor partner with us. When you do create an account with us, you have access to what's called starter kits. Starter kits are only available for first 30 days after you create your account. And what is a starter kit? It's the best value that you could receive in buying a package of recommended products, okay? And the reason it's available is because if you're becoming a brand new partner with us, we want you to experience all products, and we want you to have access to as most amount of products as possible for you to use personally, to create your own transformation story, but also to be able to demonstrate, with people that maybe want to share the products, but also to have some products that you could retail to your immediate friends and family that you may physically get together, and they may not want to wait for shipping or wait for it, they just want to get it from you, right? Having a couple products available on your hands all the time is going to be much easier as you're building the business. So we have starter kits available that starts from the basic kit of 300 pounds that has the core essential products of our skincare ritual, okay? And we have an advanced kit that's about 1,000 pounds, and that pretty much has all of our products that we're launching in the United Kingdom. At least, except for a couple of them, there are a couple of all the best-selling products. That way you could have one for yourself to use, but also one for you to demonstrate and actually start sharing the opportunity with. Now, this is not available for customers. It's only for people that decide to become a distributor, a business partner with us, and that's why it's important to have access to these. Also, number 3 is the business kit, which is 1,500 pounds, which gives you multiple of the top best-selling products, and gives you access to a portfolio of all of our products. So you're more prepared to do larger scale business. So you have ones to use yourself to create a story, but have some to demonstrate, but also have maybe a couple or a few to retail anytime you're hosting these events for people to try out the product. So these starter kits, I recommend that you talk to the person that introduced you to RIMAN, ask them what is the best kit and what is the best way to maximize taking advantage of the benefit, since it's only available for 30 days and you won't have access to it anymore. And there is a limit because it includes free products. I mean, there's 5 products. There's 4 free products here, 3 free products here, 1 free product here in the package. Because there are free products in there, there is a limit on how much you could get. The maximum is 4. So make sure you talk to the person that gave you an introduction, and you could choose the right kits for you and maximize the benefit as much as you can. The second promotion I want to briefly share with you is what's called Team Leader Promotion. We have a position that I told you earlier, a team leader. It unlocks leadership. It starts the 40% commission. It has higher benefits in the compensation. Usually, just like anything else in life, usually when you meet the requirement, you get the benefit. You get the benefits of that status going forward activities, not what has happened in the past. Would you agree with that? Airline lines, if I hit a platinum status with airline, if I meet the requirement, it's going forward. After I meet the requirement, I get the benefit. Would you guys agree? Same thing here. Usually, if you meet the requirement to be a team leader in November, it's starting December sales that you should start making commission as a team leader. However, during the pre-launch, we have a very unique promotion where if you meet the requirement to become a team leader by end of November, all the sales activities that you have, all the volume that you have created since day 1 of your business, maybe it's October 17th, maybe it's today, October 18th, all the volume not going forward, but going backwards to your day 1 of UK business, you're going to be able to earn commission as a team leader for all the activities you've done. What does that mean? It simply means multiple times larger amount commission for your first earning compared to the regular schedule. That's pretty much what it is. And this is only available. It's only available during the pre-launch. We've done this in Taiwan. We've done this in the United States. We've done this in Hong Kong. We've done this in it's only available during the pre-launch, and that is available now because we just started UK, and that's why people that get introduced to RIMAN on December 1st, they're going to have great opportunities, but they won't have it. So whoever invited you, thank them that they didn't call you December 1st, and they invited you now, okay? Now, this is another cool thing, and this is the last thing I'll share, and we're gonna finish. We have, as Mr. Steven shared, we have a campus. We have Smart Farm, 140,000 square feet growing organic bamboo. Also, we have lab, but because we have all those things, our company has actually built a resort on the island of Jeju, which is Jeju's like Hawaii of Korea. And the resort, so that way when you come experience Smart Farm and lab and everything, you can actually vacation on the island of Jeju. And that's what this is. And it's nice to look at in pictures, but it's much better when you're there in person to actually experience it. And we have a promotion because we're new to UK. We are going to be doing a promotion. The first 50 people to become a team leader, achieve that status of team leader that we just mentioned. You don't just get the back pay. You're going to be able to earn a free, all expense paid trip, vacation to Jeju Island. Now, how many of you guys like going on vacation? Anybody? How many of you want to go to Jeju Island for free? Well, that's going to be available for the first 50. Now, I'm glad that we're having this conversation now. Because this morning at 11 a.m. this year, there were 200 people here. So I had to literally only look at a quarter of them when I talked to them because we only have 50 slots available. But I think most of you could go. So I recommend the 7 p.m. session people, you go. Before the 11 a.m. people do it, okay? So we got first 50 to become team leader. Your flight, the stay at the resort's gotta be beautiful. We're gonna have the best of the food. We're gonna have some entertainment there, and it's gonna be a fully paid vacation for you. And we're gonna have a great retreat together, and we'd love to have you there. I know you're supposed to look at pictures and hear the stories and understand it, but when you actually walk through the Smart Farm, when you actually see the giant dome pool, and we take you to the lab area where you can actually take it. Some people smell it, some people eat it, some people fully experience it. And it's something else. And now you really understand from your own experience why the product is changing people's faces the way it is, and why everybody's going crazy over these products. So we would love to have you be part of it. Now, in closing, I just want to say, I believe that unique opportunities like this doesn't come every day, doesn't come very often. Just ask yourself the question. I don't have to answer for you. You ask yourself the question. When was the last time? When was the last time that you were actually sitting in a room, a first day of operation, of a multi-billion-dollar brand that's already proven and that's already successful in multiple countries they have entered into, and long anticipated expansion into your country of the United Kingdom, and it came to your market, and when was the last time that you were there on day one? And it's not just an opportunity to learn about it as a consumer, but they're talking to you about an opportunity to become a distributor partner and actually benefit, get compensated, and earn money when people in this community purchase our products. Regardless of if you're wanting to be involved in RIMAN or not, ask yourself the question, how many of you agree when people hear about these products, there will be a lot of people. There are a lot of people in the United Kingdom that's going to want to try this product at least one time. How many of you guys agree with that? Even if you're not going to get it, you know it's going to happen. So my next question is, if you know it's going to happen and you see it, question is, who deserves to benefit from it more than you do? It's going to happen. The reality is, RIMAN UK is happening with or without us. I met a couple people today. You know what they told me? They flew to Korea a couple times in the past to buy Korean skincare products because they heard Korean skincare is so good. They literally physically flew 12 hours to Korea just so they could buy tens of thousands of dollars worth of Korean skincare because they don't want to go every month. And they literally spent tens of thousands of dollars and brought it home and shared with some friends, and they used it for a couple of years. I met people, and you'd be surprised how many people actually travel all the way to Korea just to buy some skincare products. Isn't that crazy? We know that people in the United Kingdom that are going to love this product. And you have an opportunity to be part of it before anyone else. So who deserves to be the person to benefit from this RIMAN UK expansion? If you ask me the question, I'll say nobody does. I deserve it. My family deserves it. And if that's your answer, we want to encourage you to be part of it. And if you want to be part of it, we want to encourage you to do it the right way. Getting a membership at the gym doesn't change your life. But you could start. I don't even know his name, but I want to look like him, you know, but for sure you have a membership, right? But getting a membership at the gym itself doesn't change your life, but it's a start. And after that, you got to go through the proper process, proper discipline, right? Proper activities, consistency to get the results that you want from that opportunity or whatever it is. And that's what RIMAN's going to provide. We're not asking you to just join and get a distributorship. The reason this office is here is because we're going to be training you. The reason we're inviting you to the event for us is because we're going to be training you. We're going to be sharing information with you. And we want you to fully learn it. We don't want you to just join us. We want you to learn it. And we want you to actually do it with us. So you could be here being one of the pioneering leaders to benefit from RIMAN expansion in UK as well as Europe. And that's why we all came in. That's why many of us flown in from different countries. Abby flown in from Kansas, United States. You know, Mr. Huang flown in from all the way from Korea. We got David who flew in from Hong Kong. You know, we got let's see here, Mr. Jose Luis who flew in from Mexico. She flew in from all the way from California. We got Mr. Steve Young who flew in from California. We got Eunice who flew in from Korea. We got Whiskey who flew in from Hong Kong. You know, we got Joy who actually flew in from Taiwan. I mean, I could just tell you, person after person, they all flew in from all over the world to be part of this because we want to bring this great opportunity that's super successful in so many marketplaces into your home market of the United Kingdom. So we thank you for joining us for the presentation today. If this is your very first time learning about RIMAN, make sure right afterwards you connect with the person that gave you the invitation. Get your account started, and we highly recommend you come visit us at the Donato Hotel tomorrow at 2 p.m. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great night.
I can send it to the boss soon.